Hello guys and welcome to my channel. My name is Kiki and it is time to make crafting fun. If you're new here, thank you so much for clicking on this video, and I would love for you to subscribe and become part of our YouTube family. And if you are a returning subscriber, you know how much I love you. DIY number 1, and we're gonna take this box from the Dollar Tree, and I'm gonna take this pick that I got last year from Walmart in some floral foam. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut a piece of floral foam and I'm gonna place it on my box just like this, and we're gonna add it over there. Then we're gonna add the pick. I'm just cutting a little bit more from that pick. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take all of these thingies that I made with spackling to make it look more sweet. And you will see how I made those a little bit later. Now I'm just gonna make a cute mini bow, a mini hot glue bow. And after I finish with that, I'm gonna add some tails to it, or legs. And I'm gonna dovetail those. And now I'm gonna tie them together using a piece of string or yarn. And I'm gonna tie them after I glued them together. Then I'm gonna play around until I have that in the middle. Then I'm gonna make another knot, cut the excess, play around with those leggies so we have them where we want them. And then we're gonna add a little bit of hot glue over there and glue it to our heart. As you can see, I'm just bending those leggies to the bottom so they go down, and that's it. Now let me show you. And here you can see it, and this one is so simple and so cute. And this is part of the Valentines tier trade collab hosted by Sonia from Domestic Diva Home, and in the description box down below you're gonna find the link to her channel and also the link to the playlist so you can go and check out what everyone else created for this awesome collab. Go and check that playlist out because you're gonna love everything you find there. And also check out Sonia from Domestic Diva Home. You're gonna love her channel. DIY number 2. And I'm gonna take this bottle cap, and that's from some meds. And I'm gonna take this craft sticks or popsicle sticks, and I'm gonna cut them because we're gonna make some kind of a barrel type of basket, something like that. Now I'm just adding a little bit of hot glue, and I'm adding my popsicle sticks. I'm so sorry I'm out of the frame, but you saw what I did. I'm adding some hot glue, and then I'm gluing those popsicle sticks there. And like that, I'm gonna go all around it so we can make our barrel type of basket. And I'm gonna go all around it just like that, covering it completely. After I finish with that, we're gonna start embellishing it to make it look more like a barrel. So I'm gonna keep on doing this until I have finished like that. Then we're gonna take some twine, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wrap that twine on the top and on the bottom of our basket. I added a little bit of hot glue, and now I'm gonna go all around it, adding hot glue here and there just to secure that twine until I have finished. Then I'm gonna cut the excess and I'm gonna glue it there. I'm sorry it is out of the frame. I didn't know that was happening, but I'm gonna repeat the same thing on the bottom just like that. Added a little bit of hot glue, making sure it is secured, and then we have a beautiful basket. So cute. I just love it. Now I'm just cutting all the excess twine, those hairs that are popping up. And after that, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna decorate it to make it look cute. But now we have it. So cute. And here you can see it, and I added some of those hearts from the Dollar Tree, and it is looking super cute. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up because that really helps to support my channel. It lets YouTube know that you like this content, and it will recommend it to other beauties like yourself. And also in the description box down below, you're gonna find the links to all of my social media so you can go and check me out and we can be friends over there. So go ahead and check me out. DIY number 3, and we are gonna take this tassel that I had. You have seen me do tassels lots of times, and I'm gonna take beads and I'm gonna use a skewer. And for that, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna place the beads on my skewer like that. I have 5 of them. And I'm gonna take paints like this beautiful purple, and I'm also gonna use yellow and blue, and I'm gonna use my
salmon color, I think that's the name, and some ballet slipper from Waverly. All of them you will find in the description box down below because I have my Amazon front store over there and I have all of my favorite pins from Plaid. I'm a Plaid ambassador and I have all of them there so you can go and check them out. Now I'm going to start painting my beads just like this, going all around them, painting each one on a different color as you can see. Now I'm going to paint the last one and it is in this beautiful ballet slipper from Waverly. Chalk paint is a chalk paint. And I'm gonna paint it completely. After I finish with them, I'm gonna let them dry really well. And then I'm gonna take this long needle and I'm gonna place those strings from the tassel on that needle. So I'm gonna thread that needle. And as you can see, I just had that. And now I'm gonna just add my beads all around that. Then when I finish, I'm going to remove the needle. I'm going to make a knot over here. And then I'm going to make another knot in the top like that. Cut the excess and we have a beautiful tassel. And here you can see it and it is looking so beautiful. DIY number 4. And we're going to take these cookies that I made with the salt dough recipe. You will find in the cards above the link to the video where I made them. Now I'm going to repeat all of those beautiful colors that I used for the garland or beaded tassel. And I'm going to paint one of each color. Now we're going to grab them and we're going to start painting them just like this. We're going to paint them completely, all the front part of our cookie just like this, going all around, making sure that it is completely covered. And then we're going to let them dry after we have all of them painted. As you can see, I'm painting the last one or the ballet slipper one. And I'm going to paint it completely and let them dry really, really well so we can move on. After they are dried, I'm going to take this pink eraser from Apple Barrel. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start writing the letters because we are making conversation heart cookies. And for that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint them like this. And I'm just writing love on this one. As you can see, I made the first and the last letter and then I made the other ones. After we have all of them done, look at them, so cute. We're going to take our lightweight spackling and we're going to take this tip from Wilton. I think that's a number 18. And we're going to pipe those thingies or stars to our cookie. We're going to go all around it. I was having a little bit of a struggle because my paint was wet. That's why I told you let them get dried completely. And if you have any issues, I just discovered that you can cover all of that paint with Mod Podge and you won't have any issues because spackling adheres to Mod Podge. So if you have any issues, just cover them on Mod Podge and you won't be doing what I'm doing here, just using my finger to make sure that they stick. And I'm gonna continue doing this with all of them. And after we finish adding that to all of them, we will have beautiful conversation heart cookies. Now let me just finish with this. Make sure that I have all of them with those beautiful spackling thingies. And look at that, they are so cute. Now I'm gonna add some glitter. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab all of that glitter in my fingers, in between my fingers, and I'm just going to sprinkle that glitter on top because I don't want much. I just want a little bit of glitter on that beautiful spackling to make it look more like a cookie because it looks like sugar. And here you can see them and they look so beautiful.
My schedule is a little bit hectic, so when you subscribe over here, also click on the bell and select all. That way you will be notified every time I upload a new video. So go ahead, subscribe and hit the bell and click all.
DIY number 6, and we're gonna take this arrow from Dollar Tree and this pink paint and we're gonna cover it completely, just paint it completely because we're gonna make a different type of arrow. And I'm just gonna go all around it, covering the front of the arrow just like that. Let it dry completely and then we're gonna use this and I'm gonna show you how I made those. I just took a silicone mat and my spackling tip and I just piped those onto that silicone mat What I did is I let them dry completely and then I can use them for this. And you can see them here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go all around it like this to make sure that I have a beautiful border on those thingies. But first we're going to take the pink eraser paint and we're going to start writing cupids. And yeah, I'm taking my time. Candy bar. But we're gonna write bar first, and then we're gonna move on to the part that says Cupid. And I just wanted to show you a little bit of that process. You just can make them by hand. Now I have all of my thingies, and I'm gonna start gluing them because I place them to know where I want them. And I add a little bit of hot glue and glue them all there. And you can see it's so cute. And here you can see it, and I'm in love with this arrow. But let me know in the comments below what you think. If you want to buy me some crafting supplies, you will find this link in the description box down below. You don't have to do that. You can support your favorite creator by watching, sharing, and liking their videos. But if you want to buy me crafting supplies, this link, you will find it in the description box down below, and you will get a shout out in my channel. Our last DIY, or DIY number 6, we're going to take this box from Dollar Tree, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the inside part that you saw that I used a little bit earlier, and I'm going to take all of the same beautiful colors that we have been using, the purple, the salmon, the yellow, and the blue, and all of those, and the ballet slipper, and we're going to paint each side on a different color for this box. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grab it like this. I'm going to pour a little bit of that paint on the box like that, and I'm going to paint that side on that color. Then I'm going to flip it over to another side, and I'm going to add another color, and I'm going to paint it in that color. And I'm going to continue doing that for all of our sides. We're going to add a different color for each. After we have all of them, and look at this, so cute. Now I'm going to add blue on that one, and I'm going to add ballet slipper on the top. And that's it for this one. We have a beautiful, colorful box. And what I'm going to do with this one is I'm going to make a dice. So I use the same thingies from the spackling, and I'm going to add those, as you can see, like dice. And I wanted to make a heart, but that one was a little bit of a struggle. So I just skipped that one just to think about it. And then I started adding my star thingies, frosting thingies, with a little bit of hot glue, and I'm gonna go all around it, just adding a little bit of hot glue, gluing them down like you saw me on the previous project. And now for the top, I'm gonna add a couple of them together. But first, let me finish with this and glue those there. I add a little tiny bit of hot glue, glue them. And now we're going to go to the top, and we're going to add a couple of those like that, going around, making a circle because I want it to look like it has a lot of frosting on the top. This is a frosted dice. And I'm just gluing them down just like this. And I made a cute circle with them like that until I have covered all of that space. And now you can see it, and this one is so cute, but I want to know what you think about it, so let me know in the comments below. And here you can see my tier tray, and I just love this sweet tier tray. Remember that this is part of the Valentine's tier tray collab, and in the description box down below you're gonna find the link to the playlist and also to Sonia's channel, so you can go and check her out and see what everyone else created for this awesome collab. I'm just loving my tier tray, but I would love for you to leave me in the comments below your thoughts on this one because, yeah, I'm biased and I love it. Let me know what you think.
That's it for today. That's everything that I have to show you. I hope you like all of these DIYs, and remember to like it and also to share it with a friend because that really helps to support my channel. Take care, my beautiful friends. Bye-bye.